I chose you because I knew you'd be home and you have a home phone. We're starting it where I said that. You know that, right?
I know. The only person left in America with a landline. That checks out with Damon and Ted. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Damon, how was your week?
My week's pretty good. Pretty good. We should acknowledge too. We do have we have two guys now, Video Village and Sound Village today too. We have Mac and Jerry's in house. Jerry, you wearing shades?
Future so bright.
They just tinted from outside. Okay, all right. I thought he was wearing shades in here. I'm like,
Future so bright, man.
First off, I don't like being one-upped on my own podcast, so we're gonna have you remove those shades. But that's okay. They're seeing spectacles.
No one can see him, right?
Yeah.
There's days I can't see him.
Right.
I usually find out 35 minutes in that there's been another person.
Hey, did you know
almost
Jerry?
next to me the whole time?
Do you know there's somebody else here? The calls are coming from inside the house.
Now remember, it rhymes. Max and back.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't rhyme after that because Jerry's in front.
Right. Not at all. Beckle hugs. So anyway, here's what I learned this week. Okay. I learned a new word. I used it confidently all week. I'm going to use it now. And if it's wrong, I'm going to be so mad. Okay.
Riz.
But no.
For Riz. Let's go.
F-Riz was apparently a little off. Okay. But the new word is pull. Do you know what pull means?
As in that person can pull? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I know what that means.
Means you can get the chicks.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, I learned this word. I didn't really know this word. I was having a conversation with Chuck, and he says, "So my boys asked me, hey Chuck, how come you don't pull? The chicks,
now,
the chicks
if
love
you don't know what that word means and it stops there, I'm sure you're like, son, I don't want to talk about
Well,
it.
that's what
Your body's changing.
Yeah.
You're going to be exploring it. We get that.
Yeah, you're gonna play tug of war with yourself many times. Okay.
Wow. Hey, Brian, you're getting some edits. I think.
There's one winner. But anyway, what I'm saying is, I didn't realize that meant like get the attention, go, have girlfriends, do whatever. I didn't know that. So he literally tells the guys. He tells me this as he's driving. He goes, I'm not going to take out any girl without a license and have my dad drive us somewhere. He goes, you guys know my dad, right? Have you ever been in a car with him?
So you're clearly your son's not an idiot, is what you're saying.
And his buddies are like, we never been in a car that long. He's like, well, then that's why. He goes, I don't have to explain that to anybody. And I was just laughing. I'm like, that's really the reason. He goes, Dad, I can't take anybody anywhere right now. He goes, without you driving me. And I was like, I thought I was better than this. I thought I was like a broham to the kid,
A broham?
Yeah.
You know what that means by default? That he also doesn't trust your wife. Because she has a driver's license. Right. She could drive him around.
Right.
He said but he didn't want to also admit, I also don't want mommy to take me around either.
Right. Well, but he threw his dad under the bus is what he did. So that's probably, you think it's probably just because he don't want his mom to take him? Is that what you're saying?
I had to take one of our coworkers to homecoming because his birthday was in November.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty neat. So you were like the limo.
Remember I had that giant Caprice classic?
Oh yeah. That's right.
So
that's
it was literally almost like a town car. Almost.
You were the limo.
Yeah.
So the other thing that I want to tell you from this week, this accomplishment. So I know what pull means, okay? And I used it confidently all week, okay? Now, sausage.
I couldn't even tell if that was a sample or not.
I told you I don't need him anymore.
You know what he's doing? He's like, audio hype podcasting, folks. The buttons sound like real people. That's what he says. Call me.
Or Damon sounds like a machine.
Yeah. Yes, that's what I am. But
you have a sub.
So the other thing, I got a notification from Fitbit, okay? And what's weird is I'm sure mine probably is tailored like other people's is not, because it sent me, it says, congrats on earning your 20-pound weight loss badge. And then afterwards it's like, but we still need to talk, I was just like, what? Because my scale sends its readings, and I'm thinking my scale's like, dude, there's still, how many of you are getting on the scale?
Yeah, also it'd be like, hey, we think this guy just stopped wearing his shoes.
Right.
Congratulations.
Right. This guy used to hold cinder blocks when he was standing on us. Now he doesn't.
I do like when you go to the doctor, though, and they're like, we'll just pop up on the scale. Can I take out my 2 phones, my wallet, my keys?
Yeah.
Like this brick I'm carrying around? Like,
I don't. When they put me on there, then I go 40 pounds for keys and shoes. That's what I say, And every nurse is like, huh? I mean, the ones that get it, you're like, I like you. You're a fun person.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other ones are like, they hate life. It's
I'll sometimes be like, you first.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not getting on that. Exactly.
Exactly. I ate this morning, I'll have you know. Yeah. But so what about you? I will be honest with you. You texted me this week.
I remember.
The words. You remember
Go ahead and give the words.
You texted me the words medical alert and said, please put this in your notes.
I texted you medical alert.
Medical alert. Oh, I lost one alert in my transition.
Oh, I'll give you the alert.
Okay.
So as we discussed, I don't know if we discussed or not. I have a new job. I'm not talking about it, but I have to travel a lot more.
Yeah.
A lot further distances. So I was at the airport. I was in the Charlotte airport on Monday. No one likes a bragger. I get it. And I was like, well, I'm going to get on the plane. I'm going to drop the coffee off at the flushing urinal.
Right.
Because Mac, they flush. And
when you push them in.
yeah. But they were all jammed. It was a Skyway jam at the urinal. So I just went into the stall.
Yeah.
And I'm in there, and suddenly I hear a woman's voice talking to another woman at the sinks, and I panicked for a second.
Oh no!
Because I've already flown to Charlotte, so I got up early. I was kind of foggy anyway, so I'm kind of tired.
Tired Ted's in the lady room?
Did I go in the ladies' room? But I was like, wait, I had to go past the urinals to get here. There's no way this is the ladies' room. But they're having a whole conversation. And then I hear another woman's voice. I'm like, what is happening? Turns out the woman in the stall next to me passed out in the terminal. She woke up to find someone just like hovering over her. I don't know how they got her into the men's room. I'm assuming that there was, just like there was at the urinals, it was a Bethlehem situation and there was
Right.
no room at the end in the women's room.
Yeah.
So they brought her in there so she could contain herself while they were getting EMTs. Just to cut to, the EMT shows up and says, hey, are you okay? She's like, yeah, I'm okay. I just said I had some diarrhea and I soiled myself and now I have to clean myself up and I don't feel well.
And you're in the other stall?
I'm sitting right next to her. I am one stall wall away from this. Like
TMI.
Right.
TMI.
And now that there's a woman in the stall, the other people in the stalls are like, the other men are trying to like hold in their,
Yeah.
the reasons they're in there. But you hear like, yeah, so is it all right if my friend comes in with the suitcase to because you hear him trying to hold it in.
Right.
I'm like, guys, this woman just told us that she soiled herself. I think that you like dropping a deuce in here is not going to change the situation. You might even make it more pleasant for her.
Right. Yeah. You're taking the heat off me.
Right. So, all right. So then I get out and I'm washing my hands. And right as I'm trying to get out of there, the EMT cuts me off as she's opening the door to her friend to let her friend in to help her like change her clothes. And I'm just like, no!
Yeah.
I scream and
Yeah.
I walk out.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you already know too much. You don't need to have a mental picture too.
I can't tell you the amount of panic I had in my head when they
You thought you were in the wrong room.
When they just started casually, because this is before the EMT got there, they just started casually talking through the stalls. And I was like, what is happening?
Yes.
Is Charlotte more progressive than I think? And this is some sort of all-use bathroom?
Right. Well, that's what you're hoping for this time.
Well, I know if it's a one-man job, that's what I call a bathroom that just has one fixture, a sink, and that's it. Like that, I get how those can be all gender. It doesn't matter.
Right.
Because one person's using it at a time. But when you get in there and suddenly you got urinals and stalls and you're like, wait a minute, hold on now.
That's the last thing
I
you expected to
I
hear.
at least got to be warned before I go in if I'm going to know I'm going to be hearing, bathroom talk.
Yeah.
That thing.
So, question then.
Yeah.
Because I have so many questions, but let me ask one.
Go
okay?
right ahead.
One. Tell me they were at least in the big like handicap stall.
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
end.
She was in the
okay.
yeah.
Because I'm sitting here going, I'm picturing this. Then EMTs. I'm like, they can't shut the door.
The EMT is outside
Okay.
with the stretcher right up against the sinks.
I've never crapped myself into a stretcher. I'm just telling you right now. I've crapped myself into a nap. Okay. I've done that. I've never into a stretcher. And I can get violent. Never into a stretcher.
What was weird is that the woman was in there before I got there, so I didn't. That's what was scary. Like I didn't. There wasn't all the commotion, rushing someone in. Suddenly, out of nowhere, this woman just started talking, and I was like, "Whoa, what's going on?"
Yeah, yeah. And then you got the news about what happened.
Yeah, and then she missed her flight to Key West, so because that's what the other woman was.
Sounds to me
that's
there
what
was
the
an
other
open
woman was.
Open seat on that
That's
plane.
what the other woman was. She came
Yeah.
back and she's like, "Hey." Because she's trying to talk to the EMT. She's like, they're boarding our flight. And the woman's like, ooh, they're not letting us on. And she's like, oh, no, I'm so sorry. She's like, don't apologize. You have bigger fish to fry right now. And I was like, yeah. Sitting in your own filth, bigger fish to fry.
I just envision you. Now, are you one stall over? How many stalls over?
I'm one stall over. I'm closer to her in that
Than
situation than I am to
EMTs.
you right now.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, we just touched. Don't like it. Don't like it. I just accidentally touched you.
I used it confidently all week.
yes.
What is that one? What are you hitting?
Oh.
We're putting it in till we touch your brain.
I don't know what I'm touching anymore.
No, but no, I that was my one question. At least they're in the right stall for that to happen. So, and there's probably a baby changing station in there, so that's good. But anyway, is that the end of the medical alert that I left one alert off of?
The alert was she was having a medical alert, but her talking.
It gave you a heart attack.
Yeah. Total panic.
Yeah, well, because
suddenly I'm thinking now, because I wasn't like just in the. I was like, airport bathrooms are deep. Like,
Yeah.
I would have had to walk by a lot of people and been like, sorry, excuse me, didn't realize,
Right.
apologize.
Yeah.
Handicap one is occupied.
Yeah. Occupado. Occupado.
I was just about to do that.
Occupado. Should I do my voice?
No.
Occupado, man. Huh? Should I?
Do you not know what no means?
We had a sample for that.
We have a sample?
We don't need it.
It's
Oh,
not there
me
anymore.
telling him no? Please have a sample
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
hey,
hold on.
can I tell you something else? I have a question from this week.
Sure, please.
Okay. Here's my question, because I heard this song, and I think this is a deep thought, all right, by Damon. Let's think about this.
By Jack Damon.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Sure you are. Sure.
That was an accident.
Mac, that's just my mental state every time I'm in here.
Is the song Whoomp, There It Is, actually a success story written by a guy who found his whoomp?
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
Think about it, though.
Wow, we haven't had a know you mean in a long time.
Just let's get deep with that. Think about it. So this guy searching.
But how many times in the song does he find it?
Oh, repeatedly. It's part of the
Exactly.
chorus. It's part of the chorus. So, yeah, you don't look when you find
Is this
something.
guy a goldfish? He just spins around the bowl.
Yeah, that's
Whoop,
all he does.
there it is.
Yeah. Oh, look.
Whoop, there
Hey,
it is.
It's back again.
No, that's tag team.
That's right. Check it direct at Lex Begin. All right. So anyway,
I'm impressed you knew that.
so that was my question. Is just so you're saying no, Mac? Do you think the guy found his whoomp?
No.
Okay, nobody's gonna agree with me. Jerry, thumbs up.
Jerry doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jerry's
2 to
on
2,
board.
2 to 2, and I count as more, so that's a win. Anyway, here's my second
Now
one.
that checks out.
We're not going by weight, all right? But we're just saying. By the way, can't wait to eat.
What?
Yeah.
That weight?
Yeah, that weight. Saw a commercial. This is the coolest thing, too. There's a dog chewing on like what looks like to be a lady's. I won't say like a
Please finish that sentence.
yeah, a shoe, but not a shoe that was like a like I'm walking the red carpet shoe, but like a very like a normal lady
Like a
would spend a lot of
comfortable
money. Well, no, she would spend a lot of money on it. You know, like somebody like a $500 shoe to somebody, not a $10,000 shoe, but a $500 shoe to a lady. Like maybe she treats herself. This dog's chewing on it, and this is the quote. This is for the commercial. The girl goes, "Think mom's mad about her shoes? Nope, because she banks with Capital One and earns rewards."
What does it have to do with?
I have no idea. That's the whole gist of the commercial. And I'm like, false.
I think they're sending commercials through that AI program now. Where
Yeah.
You just feed it a bunch of stuff, it spits something out, and you're like, good enough.
Right. It's
No
like,
one's watching
wait,
these except
dog,
Damon
shoe,
anyway.
Capital One. Oh yeah, this makes sense. But it's funny because what do you earn then from Capital One that you're like, you know? And again, I'm putting a dollar mark. Say it's $500. Say it's not. Say it's $300. I'm still upset because that's $150 worth of shoes.
Yep.
That dog's chewing up.
Yeah.
So, and I don't have another one. It's not like you go to the store and go, I'll just
Yeah,
take the
it's
left.
not like I take my returns to Capital One Rewards.
Right. One, and what do they reward you with a shoe every
Right.
other sale?
Right.
You know, like every other purchase.
Oh man, I'm 3 debit charges away from a new shoe.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly fine.
Right. I will take that taco and I will supersize it. Thank you very much. So, but no, for her to just say that and like very confidently look at the camera, you know, think mom's mad about her shoes? Nope. I mean, like with the confidence I said.
Right. So let's say Publisher Clearinghouse comes to my door, rings the doorbell. They're outside with a giant check for, let's say, $10 million.
Yeah.
On the way to the check, I step in the turd my dog has left on the floor.
Yeah.
Barefoot.
Yeah.
Am I upset about the Publisher Clearinghouse being at my door?
No.
No. Am I separately upset about the fact I'm now standing in dog poop? Yes.
Yeah.
Two separate but equal.
They're isolated.
You're right.
They're isolated. So does mom feel good knowing that the $200 in groceries she bought this week helps pay for the new shoes? Sure.
Right.
I bet so. But does she want to murder that dog? Does she want to see how much it costs to put that dog to sleep?
You would.
You know? Yeah. Let's put her down.
Also, does
her
now
down.
she have to like hop on one leg to get to Capitol Route? Like, does she only have that one pair of shoes? We don't
Right.
know. There's too much backstory there going into
There's
this.
a lot we don't know in this. So, but for somebody to just actively and very confidently look at the camera and be like, you know what? She's not mad at all. Why don't we let mom talk? Where's mom? She's over. You hear her having like rage, just punching holes in walls and doing everything else. You're like, I think your mom's a little pissed about something.
I don't remember. I don't remember if I told this story about when we picked up our first dog back in the day.
That was the dog's name.
No, it's
That's
just-
weird. Come here. Back in the day.
Back in the day. Growing up, I had beagles. You remember that?
Yeah.
Tina had a different breed, a pug, I think.
Okay.
No, I don't remember what it was, but she had different. She found a dog that was a mixed breed of both of those.
The Puggles?
And so we wouldn't go. She sent me to go pick them up in Tennessee, Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Okay.
We don't live in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. So Big Nate and I, our friend Nate from, you remember him.
Yeah.
We went down there and picked him up. This dog is climbing all over Nate's car, just freaking out, trying to get in the back. I keep pulling him forward. He's trying to get in the back.
Puppy
Keep
or
pulling forward.
dog?
Puppy.
Puppy, okay.
We stop at your favorite place, Metropolis, Illinois, to look at the Superman statue.
40 miles off the beaten path, but go ahead.
Literally 3.
Okay. 40.
Let the dog out. The dog takes a dump immediately on the Superman statue. Like, no wonder. He was trying to get in the backseat of Nate's car to poop. So
On the statue?
yeah, just literally on that S, because there's an S at the bottom. Like his feet stand on an S.
You think he was mad?
Crashed
He used his
right on
Capital
it.
One.
Oh, yeah.
He'll get new boots.
Yeah, he's fine. He'll step right in it.
New boots.
So then Nate spends a night at our house because this is when we were living in Champaign, Illinois.
Yeah.
Nate gets up the next morning,
Yeah.
goes to go to the bathroom. I hear, oh, bleep, right?
Oh, no.
Yeah, the dog had pooped again. This time right outside Nate's door. He
Nate found it.
Stepped in it barefoot.
No, not even socks?
Oh no, barefoot.
Because I can throw socks away.
Cut to, by the time I get over to him, Nate is in the adjoining bathroom right there with his foot in the tub. Like, well, what do I do? And I just turn on the water. You'll figure it out.
This is
That dog hated Nate so much he wanted to soil his back seat. He was like, I didn't get you now. I'm going to get you in the morning.
You know what you do? An impromptu waffle stomp right now, okay? You brought your own to the table. I want you to just shove it right in there, and we make it go away.
Yeah,
But-
if you want to do your own on top of it, do whatever you want.
Right. You come back, he's squatting over it. You said waffle stomp. I don't.
Ted, poop is already going down this
Yeah.
drain.
Yeah.
I might as well just skip steps.
You said deal with it, okay? I'm dealing with
You
it.
handle it how you handle it.
Yeah. You walk away. But no, I picture Superman then when he does that, and he's like, it's okay. He's Capital One. He'd be like, new boot goofing. You know, he's got new boots now. He's got new boot
This
money.
dog hated people so much that one time I took my shoes off, where I took one by the door and one on the other side of the room.
Yeah.
He peed in both of them.
Really?
Peed in one shoe, walked pissed all the way to the other shoe, and
Yeah.
filled that one up too.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how.
Just so you know, we no longer have that.
Yeah,
I mean,
when-
even though it's been 20 years, that dog legitimately went to a farm.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that in the euphemism of went to a farm.
Did he cross the bridge?
That dog, no.
Did he cross the bridge
No.
to get there?
No. I yeeted him over the Rainbow Bridge.
See,
I forget. What was the story in this dog? I forget.
That was the actual.
I should listen to our podcast.
That guy didn't he have a gold statue or some of that? We did something about
Yeah,
that
but
dog.
can we get? There's a little too much ween here. Can we get all this dog ween off the screen?
Yeah. Put a box over it.
Yeah.
Where are we at? There we
There
go.
we go.
Put a box over it.
That's a nice thing.
Yeah. That dog head out with Damon and Ted.
Maybe in 2034, by the time we get these on YouTube, you guys can see it as well.
But do you realistically, by the way, YouTube's about to be blown up by us, and we're going to have a lot of videos going there.
Wow,
So
that cracked me up.
just wait. So, yeah, we're going to blow YouTube up in about 2 weeks. So actually, this comes out, let's see, this will come out on the 19th. So it would be this coming weekend, we will be blowing up YouTube.
Welcome to Inside Baseball with That Checks Out.
Yeah, so in reality, you should have already gotten your at everyone notice.
Welcome to
to the people that are on social media with us, to the people that aren't that listen, you need to go to our YouTube page and subscribe, because coming Saturday night, the 25th at 7:15 is when it launches, but we're doing a launch party at 7 where you'll see it early. We are debuting, and I'm going to
we're debuting.
Yeah, here's the cheat code. Debuting our music video.
We did a music video.
We did a music video. You slept through it, but we did a music video. It turned out pretty well.
I sleep through most of it.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
check it out.
Had you been awake, we might have screwed it up. So, but anyway,
minute.
keep that on your calendars. That's the 25th of February. Okay, so that's, and then you can remember that because 2 minus 25 is 23. See, that's how it works.
My
So,
birthday's on the 23.
Yeah, well, that's in July. It doesn't count.
I don't know what you're talking
So,
about.
yeah, it doesn't count. So anyway, let's do a couple fun facts. I have some good ones. Okay. Tell you what, we're talking about dogs. Let's do this one first. In June of 2017, a tire shop in Fort Worth, Texas, was robbed so often the owner bought a guard dog. The next time the shop was robbed, the intruders stole the dog. That would be like if the dog was like a German. You know how I love German Shepherds.
Yeah.
I'd be like, this guy's so playful. You know, I'm taking him, you know, and I'd put the other stuff back. I'd be so happy you
I
just
was
gave
just
me
gonna
a
say the guy
lifelong
showed
friend.
up and he was like, "Oh, look what they got for me."
Yeah. Oh, he writes a nice thank you note, and then his DNA and handwriting's all over it. So now he's done. So, but no, to think about that, you bought something so ferocious that's going to guard the place. And
You
you
said it was
come in
a-
the next day and he's gone.
You said it was a tire shop, right?
Yeah.
He does it. Hey, Tony, you get those tires? No, man, but look at this dog I got it.
Right.
Tony, you had one job. I got a dog, man. What do you want?
Yeah. Can we get him some toys? Can we keep him? Can we keep... Dude, we steal tires. He'll help us. He knows where they are. I got him from there.
They open the truck and they're just like, ooh, was this guy on the list? Were we
Right.
supposed to?
Tires? Wait, so you're like, German Shepherd? Check.
Yeah.
Tires?
Yeah. All right.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4. Got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. But
You
If
see,
you're-
they cut back to the CCTV. There's just one tire.
yeah, just sitting there.
Yeah, just sitting there like,
Oh, man. And then the guy comes in this morning like, I shouldn't have got a black and tan dog. I just should have got one, you know?
if it was me and I'm this guy,
Yeah.
I'm this much of an a-hole that I'm stealing tires and dogs, I would have taken the collar off the dog
Yeah.
and put it on one of the tires.
Yeah, and then just left it there.
Yeah.
Left it there.
Yeah.
And been like, you're welcome, you know? So, and then with a sign that says, see you next week.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
So,
Yeah, next week, can I have a crate?
yeah.
Just ask for individual dog
Yeah.
stuff.
You know what's missing? All the dog toys, the bag of food. And his note says, you won't need this anymore.
Yeah.
You won't need this anymore.
Yeah.
We got this. We'll take care of this. And then they sign it. Sign Damon and Ted. You know what I mean? They're like, wait a minute.
David and Ted, but then we also get the dog's paw on it too.
Yeah.
Like how people do that,
Yeah,
like for
right.
Christmas cards. Dog paw on it.
Right. And they're like, we don't know if he stole our dog. Then they cut to our social media. We're in front of the Christmas tree with it. We're at the Superman, you know, 40 miles off the path, by the way. But anyway, so anyway,
we call him like Firestone or something. We've changed his name to
oh
to
yeah,
Ty.
yeah. Who's this? This is Goodyear. This is Goodyear. Ask my boy Michelin. And then you steal another dog. This is AT4. This is what does that mean? That's all terrain. That's all. This dog goes off road.
Get an Italian dog called Pirelli.
And he's shorter in stature because you know all those are low profile. So it's like I got a low profile dog. I need a Pirelli. And you know,
Oh, those are going to cost more if you have to replace it.
yeah. By the way, those are terrible in speed bumps. So I'm just letting you know right now. So anyway, if you're gonna have a tire shop in Fort Worth, Texas, you might want to think about like a grizzly bear, a yeti,
yeah.
something that's a little more than a shepherd. Second one. This is an interesting fact because I've had a beard. I just have a goatee now. You have a beard. But a study found that men have evolved bushy beards to soften the impact of punches and protect their jaws. Having a beard absorbed 37% more energy from a punch compared to a shaved face.
I don't buy that unless it's one of those really huge beards.
Yeah, but how do you go, hey, I want to punch you in the face and you tell me what it feels like. Then I'm going to punch your freshly shaven buddy over here and you guys can compare notes. How do you test this theory?
This strikes me as that you also believe that if they're trying to test how gunshot wounds work, they don't use a substitute. They just shoot humans and be like, okay, now let's check how that damage was.
That Kevlar's no good.
On a scale of 1 to 10,
Yeah.
how badly are you shot?
Yeah. Bro, wake up. We got to ask you questions.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. Before you bleed out.
You're not getting your $20 and your free pizza if you don't answer your questions.
Right. Right. We promised you Band-Aids. I'm not giving you any.
Yeah, I have a beard, but I don't have a bushy beard. I have a
Yeah.
feeling that if you punch me in the face, if I shaved off half of this and you punch me on both sides of the face, both of them would be like, I don't want that. Don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Could we stop? I don't want a third one, like right in the
Also,
middle.
You said 63% of a punch to the face is still not a punch to the face I want. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
right.
No thanks.
So I fall in the other 63%, but I'm
Yeah.
going to tell you right now, I feel confident that I don't
Yeah.
want that either.
You get that bus driver uppercut, it doesn't matter. It's taking you out.
Right.
Like 67% of a
Right.
good punch, you're
But like-
just out.
But like Williamson and his Kazoo crew, okay?
Oh, yeah.
The
Yeah.
Whisker crew.
Yeah, those guys have some beards.
So, I mean, they seem punchable then, right? Are they punchable?
Well, I mean, I always thought Williamson was punchable.
Yeah, I think he's
so-
punchable. Yeah, he's definitely punchable. I've done 5Ks with him. He's punchable. So,
No, we've done 13 5Ks. 13K 5Ks with
yeah.
him.
But my point is I don't know that it lessens the blow 37%. That's a very specific number.
Yeah.
Very
That's a very
number.
Pacific number.
Yeah, very Pacific. And maybe even Atlantic.
Yeah, someone I did. What did I? Not a little more than a third. I'd say a little more than the third is what that felt like. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
Yeah. Well, that's when you see your buddy with the big beard get knocked out, and you're like, I don't want one of those.
Yeah.
You know, you're like,
wow, you got through the beard and knocked him out? I'm
whoa,
dead.
yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. You know what? I'm on your side now. You want me to hold him? You know, that's how
Does
it
that
goes.
explain like the hair everywhere else then too?
Yeah. Right. Right. Well.
Okay, so that checks out for beards. Now we're gonna punch it. Nope. No,
Yeah.
you're not.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to kick you in the no, you're not
Nope.
going to do that either.
Nope.
You know? So anyway.
I will say the people that don't realize this, I would assume that's the population that don't have them. The direct kick is so much better than the slightly. Like you didn't realize you got hit until
The
later.
ting.
Oh man, the delay on that is. Wait, did I just get kicked in the?
Yeah. And then that's when the sick stomach and you're like, oh my
Yeah, you find out your groin's connected to your knees somehow.
Yeah.
'Cause they both give out.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my god.
Yeah, yeah. It's nice. Now I'm on the floor. You know what makes me easier to kick in the beard now? And you can see if that hurts. You know? So
Hey, I can take out Damon's knees in one kick. How? Just watch this.
yeah. Both knees?
Yeah.
You're damn right I can. You're damn right. So
No, really, we should show them.
this will never make
Yeah.
this will never make the
2034 is gonna be great. You said we're blowing up. Come on, get up.
2034.
Yeah.
Well, first off, I'm blowing up all the time. I eat like crazy. So, all right, here's my last one. This one here, I don't know how much time we'll spend on it, but this is. I want to know if you know what this is. A climacophiliac.
Someone who is a philiac to something. What'd you say again? Say it again.
A climacophiliac. CLIMAC ophiliac.
No.
Okay, is someone who is sexually aroused by falling downstairs.
Yeah. Well, no. I did not know that one at all.
So what I'm wondering is next time you take your Valentine's Day date or you take somebody out, pick the restaurant on the top floor, skip the elevator, all right? Boot to the back of the skull. Okay? They tumble. They get up, they're like, "Oh my god, you're so attractive."
No, it would be like,
That's
hey,
how it works.
Can I get anything else for the table? No, but here's a 20. Can you go lube up that top step?
Yeah, right. Could you put some
Nothing weird, just some butter, man.
yeah,
Just something weird.
maybe
about
some
it.
Matchbox cars. Put something on there that make a slip, you know?
I'm not doing anything at the top of the stairs. Just I need them to be at the bottom
right.
quickly.
Yeah, you're down there with your arms open like, "Are you loving this?" Bam,
What am I,
bam,
Creed?
all the way down.
With arms wide open.
But it's called a climacophiliac. So, again,
That sounds like someone would be more interested in going up the stairs.
right.
Climacophiliac.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
But how do you
How do you figure that out too? You want to know like
Right.
the beard punching people? How do you figure that out?
Oh, you just start
Well,
chucking
so-
people down the
yeah.
stairs.
Woo! All right, I'm going to talk to you. I don't like this. You're out. Woo! I'm going to talk to you.
His G.I. Joe guy didn't move 1 ounce, 1 inch. You're good.
It moved, Jerry.
You're good.
Not you. I'm talking about
Wait,
Seinfeld.
were you going down the stairs?
Yeah.
Were you going down the? No, it turns out you like the pain of hitting the stairs. It's like, no, it's totally different. Totally different.
Yeah.
But yeah, they
So
show
is it-
they show a spiral staircase. Like you would trip and fall down the middle of the spiral staircase.
Does that mean an escalator is like someone who's just really? Let's do it quickly. No foreplay. Let's just go right to it.
It's like a nooner.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing? Going over to the mall.
Yeah,
Going down the escalator.
Yeah, go to the mall for an afternoon delay.
Yeah.
Do they sell that at Orange Julius? No.
No.
Wait,
no.
is it at the bottom of the mall? Maybe.
Yeah. You get there and the escalator's out of service. How's the down one working? I realize this one doesn't work, but if I walk to the other side, am I going to be happy? So anyway, yeah, climacophiliac. I don't know if that's a real thing. And again, how would you test it?
Yeah.
You know, if somebody just screaming all the way down, "I'm so turned on right now," before splat, they hit the bottom. Anyway, that leads us into might be my favorite one so far. You're gonna love.
Is this TCO sells it for you?
Yeah, you're gonna love the nostalgia. I remember I told you last week I got a good one, but I had one last week with the pens. You know how
Wait,
you no
I don't
longer
want your
need the pens.
Depends.
Right? You no longer need the pens. I don't need them.
Well, I don't know. Is there going to be a woman in the stall next to me?
Yeah,
I
depends.
might.
Depends. So anyway, TCO sells it for you, and you tell me what this is.
Oh, it's a Mr. Munt's Chuck E. Cheese mascot?
Yeah,
Get out of town.
yeah. So here's the deal.
Look how it tells you the price. It says in stock. Of course
Yeah.
it is, or otherwise you wouldn't be selling
Yeah,
it.
but it also has $6,000 lying through, and
I know.
it's $5,500.
Yeah, $5,500.
$5,500.
You know, 6,000 seems like a stretch. Let's knock $500 off.
So here's a close up of the mask, right? So let me get to the.
Now, if that was the gorilla from Rocket Fire Explosion,
yes,
I'm finding $5,500 today.
Yeah.
Today.
Tina's gonna be like, "Where'd the other car go? We didn't need it.
Yeah.
We didn't need it. I can get on the bus.
I would have you
in
distract
this."
Mac while I'm throwing his equipment out this window.
Yeah, right, right. So here,
Matt, could you imagine if you brought in people to like tour your studio and you had a Rock-afire explosion gorilla back here?
that would be so great.
But you know, it'd be old. It would be. We'd have to buy the cheapest, like most broke down ones. It would be like, "Welcome to Robert's Pizza."
Yeah, but that's okay. You're gonna put it on. It's
Yeah.
a costume.
No, those are the animatronic ones. So it's literally like. Burr, 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 burr.
So here's the description. Are you ready?
No,
You're not ready.
I'm not ready.
Chuck E. Cheese mascot shoes need major repair.
Wait, but apparently it doesn't have Capital One rewards.
You're correct. Yes,
That's on him.
yeah. New boot goofing. So anyway, one glove is from the costume, and the other is from the animatronic. Ooh. Okay.
Oh yeah, because they would have walk around ones.
Next sentence. Fat suit is not available. End of sentence. Local police station meetup. Shipping is $1,000 more. $1,000 to put that in a box.
Yeah,
It's a costume.
yeah.
It's a costume. I'm looking at it. I've never shipped anything that I've shipped engines. They're not $1,000.
Yeah.
So anyway, and they want to meet up at the police station. Now, I only meet you at the police station if you're wearing this when I get there. Okay. I want to see the cops.
Well, it'd just be great. Be like, yeah, I'll be up front, and then like after 25 minutes, be like, I'm not coming.
And you're just over there taking video.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then you see it drop its head. Oh, you know.
Hi, is this the police? Yeah, I'd like to report a tire store robbery.
Yes.
Yeah, the suspect was kind of looked like a not. I can't really describe. Not like Barney, not Grimace.
You ever been to Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah, you ever been to Chuck E. Cheese? Whatever their purple mascot was.
Mr. Munch.
You
Sounds
say
like-
you see him out front right now? Weird. You should probably go pick him up for questioning.
By the way-
I know we can't run because the shoes are messed up.
I was gonna say, by the way, what are you doing? What are you doing with that suit when you take it off him? Is that evidence?
Yeah.
I'll give you $2,200 for it. I'll give you $2,200. But yeah, like you said, it says
$3,200 if I have to have it shipped.
Yeah, but it says $1,000 more if I'm shipping it. So, but like I said, so really, there's really no capital letters. There's one of the glove is from but the next one.
Wait,
Fat
no,
suit.
it doesn't say It says one of glove is from the costume. The other is from the animatronic. Fat suit is not available.
Yeah.
It's not
Does
even
that-
the good. It's not like if it's Chuck E. Cheese, fine. If
Yeah.
it's that, I think Missy Cheese was the other one. Like there was a girl that was a cheerleader. Fine.
Yeah.
This is the weird one that was the substitute of because when they bought all the showbiz, they just like kind of reskinned them in their own.
Correct, yeah.
So this was the gorilla reskin.
He was like the leftover. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even the good one.
Yeah.
It'd be literally like if you got a McDonald's land guy and you got like Sergeant Big Mac or Mayor McCheese.
Yeah.
You don't get Ronald or
It's
Grimace
It's like I don't get the real one.
or
Yeah.
even the Hamburglar.
Right.
No, you get Mayor McCheese.
Yeah, which by the way, we're dating ourselves because most people won't know who Mayor McCheese is.
Look it up.
Look it up. Yeah. But anyway,
Look it up, Jeremiah.
If you're looking for something to accompany the Mayor McCheese outfit, you might want a Mr. Munch Chuck E. Cheese mascot. Hey, $5,500. Now,
Yeah.
I got to tell you, I put this in here like a week ago. This may be lower now because they're lining through prices. This could be 5Gs now.
Yeah, let me know if it's at 5Gs.
We're talking.
We'll talk about
We're
it.
talking about it.
Yeah.
All right, we're talking about it.
Yeah, maybe Crunch and Munch needs a mascot.
Yeah. Well, you just gotta find.
Just film them from the knees up. Shoots are kind of awkward.
You can't have two gloves in the same shot either. It's like you either see him right-handed or you see him left-handed. You can't have both.
You went
Can't
to
have
there's a museum in the Illinois area that has a Rock-afire explosion. Did you see that?
I did, and I wasn't impressed.
Yeah.
First off, let me tell you why I thought I was going to be impressed. When they said they have it, I thought they meant they had like a Showbiz Pizza in the place. Okay, that's what I thought they meant by it.
Yeah, Mac, you'll find that Damon gets disappointed by a lot of things because he blows it up in his mind. He gets there. It's perfectly serviceable. And like, this is not what I was expecting.
It sucked because
2 thumbs down.
No, they were going to
Yeah,
feed me
I
like
believe
microwave
everywhere
pizza, and I'm like, for like $7 a slice. I'm like, where's the Showbiz Pizza? They're like, we don't have that. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, Damon expected them to have a restaurant that went defunct 40 years ago to be able to still get those ingredients. We can't even find school pizza.
Yeah, well,
And you want to find a place that
we can, but
closed down in the 80s.
people ruin it with their stupid recipes. It sucks. I tried making that. You know that. God, why did you just I was having a good podcast. Now I'm angry.
That is debatable.
Yeah,
The
I didn't
first
s-
part.
I didn't
You
say-
are angry.
I didn't say I was doing a good podcast. I said I was having. I was enjoying. Okay.
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah. School pizza. So anyway, Let's do TCO of the week.
TCO
Yeah, of the week. All right. Yeah, that's how I feel.
I'm rude. I didn't even get to finish it.
Yeah. So
I
anyway,
know how my wife feels.
Now this, I don't know if we're gonna do this on a group of people or on an animal.
Whoa. Slow back.
We'll see who's the TCO
Roll
of the
back.
week, because it's usually somebody who misbehaves or acts like the fool. Let's see who's who here.
Hey, rewind it back because Usher's got the beat. All right, anyway, go ahead.
Minnesotans race to help stuck bear by feeding him Pop-Tarts and Swedish fish.
Why don't you just feed him cocaine?
Well,
It's like the stuff that Underdog uses or Mighty Mouse. Mighty
Right.
Mouse would snort stuff and all of a sudden he'd be strong again. Be like, wait a minute.
whoa.
What is this trying to tell me?
What are you, ooh. And he was always seen with scantily clad women. I don't understand what he was doing.
Underdog.
Yeah.
Underdog. All right, so anyway, we're feeding the bear Pop-Tarts and
Swedish fish. So I don't know if the people are going to be, if the Minnesotans are the idiots, right? Or the bear itself. So a hibernating bear fell into a strange situation earlier this week after it became stuck in a snow culvert in northwestern Minnesota.
I don't know how many listeners we have in, you said northern Minnesota?
Yeah.
I don't want to challenge their intelligence, but they're that close to Canada anyway,
Yeah.
and they choose to live in northern Minnesota.
Right.
Just letting you know.
Yeah.
That tells me how intelligent they are.
You are very close to really enjoying the rest of your life.
Yeah, you could be in Canada.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you choose to live in northern Minnesota. Okay, no, go ahead.
By the way, when you go to Canada, you get to wear your hat backwards. It is a law.
Yeah,
It's a
ask
law.
Macaulay.
It's a law.
You also get free Medicare. But whatever, anyway.
It says, according to state officials, residents of the area helped the bear by feeding it Pop-Tarts and other treats. How's that helping the bear? That seems odd. Like,
Maybe
they didn't pull on it. They didn't dig it out. Here, let me feed you.
Someone probably with the intelligence of a Damon Baracchio is like, I understand that Pop-Tarts are the equivalent of spinach to Popeye.
Makes everything better.
Yeah.
That's like going to, remember the old talk shows that used to have the people that were so big they cut them out of their house? Okay. That's like going to somebody like that and going, well, we can't really get you out of your house, but I do have these Pop-Tarts
Yeah.
and Swedish fish.
We know how to make you feel happy.
Yeah, I don't know how you got in this situation. I'm guessing the Pop-Tarts and Swedish fish.
No, probably originally they were going to go with Haribo, but then they realized those are shaped like bears.
Yeah, you're not a cannibal.
Yeah.
We're not animals here. We're not going to do that. You know?
Alan, you know those are shaped like bears, right?
Yeah. Don't be
Get the Swedish fish.
don't be a deckhand, Alan.
Even worms would be better.
Yeah. So it says the Department of Natural Resources shared that the bear had been hunkered down for winter in a culvert, a common place for creatures to hibernate. Okay, I will rethink any kind of culvert activity in the wintertime because, hey, this one's soft and fluffy and snoring.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't want to
They
be in
just
this
needed
culvert.
to get him a little glucose. That's what they're doing.
So it says, however, when the snow melts, the bears become flooded. They can be flooded out of the culverts.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom. Oh no, it's bear eating season.
All of a sudden, there's like this most dangerous water ride you've ever seen in your entire life. You're not on it. You're in it. You're like, oh no. How does this happen?
Hey, Paul, it's bear foom day.
Yeah. Maybe he found his whoop. That's what it is. Whoop. There it is.
There's the bear. Yeah, it was Minnesotans looking for bears. That's who
It's
wrote
right
that
there.
song.
Mac, do you believe that's the origin behind that story?
No.
Okay. Still not on my side. What a jerk.
Hey,
Anyway.
at least he was listening.
Yeah, but it causes the bear.
Or he just defaults to
No. He's got a button of his own over there. Just one button. No. But it says that caused them to get stuck in deep snow and ice. The DNR shared that this is a common situation for creatures, but this wasn't the feast the bear partook in, thanks to those in the area. Oh, so it's common, but not the feast he ate. Okay. They attempted to dig the bear out. Now, you have to be a pretty brave dude, too, to be close enough to the bear with a shovel to be like, I'm helping you.
Yeah.
Okay? We are friends.
You know how that works with dogs if they get stuck or something, and you're just like, settle down. Give me 3 seconds, and this will be better
Right.
for all of us. And
Right.
you're just like, "Rrr."
Yeah,
Can you imagine a bear?
This is a bear. Okay. This is a bear. So anyway, when they were attempting to dig him out of his icy prison, they also offered him a buffet of human and animal food that included 6 Pop-Tarts. That doesn't seem like a lot for a bear.
That seems like a bite.
I was going to say, I could eat that by myself, and I'm not a bear.
Yeah, you didn't need to tell me. I just knew that.
A head of lettuce. Oh, now he's pissed. He's had salad. That's not good. Swedish fish. Didn't say how many. Bird seed. A dead sucker minnow. How do you go, hey, anybody got anything else? I got a dead sucker minnow.
Does anyone have anything else?
Yeah, I'm cleaning out my fish tank. I have a dead sucker minnow. Give it to him. And Fancy Feast cat food. Here's your commercial.
You just see it like they're standing in front of it with that tiny crystal dish and a spoon. Ding, ding. Ding, ding.
Well, what I'm thinking too is the meow, 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 rawr, meow, meow. How's that commercial go?
Hey, guys, I don't mean to speed you up. Are you guys close? All we have left is the can of Fancy Feast.
Yes.
Which,
And,
as you know, is the equivalent of a thimble of food to us.
and no can opener. So we are in a lot of trouble. Yeah.
We are going to chuck it at his face and hope you guys dig him out.
So it says that they were able to free him, and the Bears biologist, Andrew Try, T-R-I is his last name.
All right.
So that's kind of weird.
That is.
Determined that he was healthy but groggy, in quotes, which would have been from being woken from a slumber. So he's like sleepwalking.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're pumping all this different. He's gonna have diarrhea in his sleep. He's
Well,
gonna be
yeah,
he's gonna be in a stall.
next to me.
Yeah. And
There's two options. He's either going to be in a stall next to me, or they've trained him now that where to find the Fancy Feast.
yes.
So in 2 days, it's going to be.
You know what? That is an awesome. Yes.
Hey, Betty. There's a bear at the door. Did you happen to give him Fancy Feast? How do you know he wants Fancy Feast? He's holding the crystal dish, Betty. I am not an idiot.
He has a crystal dish.
Do not question my logic here,
And a
Betty.
spoon.
Yeah.
And a spoon. He's got a crystal dish and a spoon. I'm pretty sure he wants Fancy Feast.
He found a tie somewhere. He's
Yeah.
all.
You couldn't give him that dog, that chuck wagon stuff where the thing disappears and goes away. You couldn't give him that. He's coming back for the Fancy Feast. What happened to chuck wagon? So it says the bear's safely been relocated.
Do you have any Grey Poupon?
Right, yeah. I was giving these hot dogs and hot dogs from over there at the theme park. I was giving these hot dogs. But he was relocated. So the encounter had a happy ending. All right.
Whoa.
So here's my question. Yeah, that cost extra. So anyway,
$10 if we understand.
yeah, it does. $10. Mac will tell you. Mac will tell you. So anyway, we're putting it into We Touch Your Brain. Yeah, and I used it confidently all week. I did. Sausage. Yes, that's what we're talking about, Mac. That's what we're talking about. So anyway, here's what I saved at the bottom of this story because I thought this puts it all in perspective of who I think is the problem in this thing. It says, Duran Duran is the first act to be announced for the 23 Minnesota State Fair. The people of Minnesota are the problem in this situation. The bear is the victim. Okay? Because when you think the bear books Duran Duran?
No, I mean that'd be that's hungry like a wolf, not a bear. That's totally different.
Yeah. You know what's weird? That's a great joke, by the way. It's a great joke. And I hate giving you credit. I really do.
I love it. I stopped you dead in your tracks.
I really
you're
hate
like,
damn. Yeah, I really hate giving you credit.
how dare you?
Yeah. Yeah. So I like the crystal at the door with the bear. That was good. But this hungry like a wolf, not a bear, way better. Okay, way better. So, but what gets me is the fact of I can just picture the whole crowd of this Duran Duran and like a bear in the middle of it, and they mosh pit. And he's like going across, and he's got his crystal dish, still eating his Fancy Feast, as he's crowd surfing a Duran Duran concert. You know what I
They're
mean?
just throwing Pop-Tarts and Swedish fish on stage.
Yeah. Then all of a sudden, foop, where'd he go? That bear gets stuck in everything. So yeah, the problem here, the TCO of the week are Minnesotans. Okay,
Yes.
yeah, the Duran Duran sealed that. So that's why I left it at the bottom. Normally there's ads at the bottom, and when I copy the story, I try to stop before the ads. Well, this ad stayed.
Oh, yeah, it's like a bear should not bother. It was someone who said they should not bother the bears. The bear can become dangerous in the winter when looking for food. Duran Duran is that. That's how it like runs.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't bother a bear. By the way,
did we mention?
forgotten '80s band Duran Duran.
Yeah,
will be
Minnesota
the
State Fair this year. Come hungry like a wolf and eat like a bear. So anyway, imagine if they had like bear snacks then. Like they had like they just start deep frying everything at the fair that the bear ate, like the dead sucker fish. You know, can I get that on a stick? That's a snack if it's on a stick.
If you deep fry it and put it on a stick,
Yeah, it's a
totally,
snack.
totally legit.
It's a snack. So Swedish fish might they might be okay deep fried. I know they're gonna
Well, in
get
the
gooey.
airport, they had something called Swedish Fish Friends, and it was like turtles and whales. And I was like, wait, I don't have a problem with eating red fish, but now you want me to eat whales and turtles and cute little sea creatures?
Yeah.
Y'all sick.
Yeah, well, and changing they're probably the same flavor.
Yeah, well, that
They just
is-
change the shape. Were they
I
all
can't-
red?
I can't eat them, but that whole aisle in the airport is poison to me. Hey, Beatus boy, you want to eat this bags of sugar?
Right. Why don't you put a bunch of sugar in you and see if you can get stuck in a stall next to 3 women?
Oh my God, can you imagine that? I am having a diabetic hallucination. What's happening?
And the EMTs are preoccupied in her stall. You
I'm
are.
like, can you guys help me? And they're just like, occupado.
That's a callback. For those of you that don't know, that's a callback. Very good. All right, so now
I just need some insulin. No. We're dealing with dump drawers over here. We don't have time.
we're busy. We're busy, and we're union. We're going on break. You know.
Hey, you know
so
what? Should have gone to Canada.
Yeah, you should have crapped yourself. They'd have been there to help you. You're like, if I crap my pants right now, no, you're still second in line. It doesn't matter. Okay.
Oh yeah, we'll help you.
When we're
Next.
Yeah, when we're done here. Yeah.
Strange stories.
Well, but they only got one stretcher. So they bring her out. She looks like she's had a medical emergency. You walk out with pants around your ankles like, I don't know what happened.
I thought you were going to say they're just double stacking us.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to go head to head or yes?
Yeah. Yeah. Head to toe. Head to toe. Junk still lines up. Doesn't matter how you sleep. Head to toe. Okay, it doesn't matter. Head to toe, junk still lines up. Anyway, time for strange
Neither
stories.
one of us want to be near the business district right now.
Yes. Can we go back to back?
Yeah.
Would that work? Okay. Let's do back to back. Strange story. See, he knows what's coming.
Do I have that version? Can I get that version too?
He's been out there working on it.
Loves this.
The Pac-Man.
Oh.
By the way, it's okay because it's on the site. So Mac's whole thing of, it's already there, it's free. That's not how it works for getting sued. First off, if we ever get as big as we'd like to be, Rick Astley's going to hate us and we're going to owe him some money. I'm just saying. So
We probably don't even own this.
right, yeah. You know what's weird?
If there's anything you don't own.
You know what's weird? That right there. Hand of guidance.
I own this, Mac. You have a sub.
Yeah, he does. Son uses it constantly all week. But anyway,
You also own the other red one.
the other red one.
No, I don't. And no means no.
Oh, yeah, there you go. He's arguing with himself. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
That's Wade what? Attorney at law. See how he did that?
Yeah.
He planted the evidence. I forgot what I was going to say.
Yeah,
'cause
I was like,
that was really good. That was no, like when you hit you hit that, I was like, that's Wade what? Planting the evidence. All right, so let's go into strange stories. All right, ready?
Strange stories.
Perfect length. God, this is great.
You've never heard that before.
Just
Go ahead.
wonderful.
Strange story.
All right, man jailed for stealing 2 monkeys from a Dallas zoo says he'll do it again. Okay.
And I'll do it again.
So for the past few weeks, the Dallas Zoo in Texas has been struggling with a mysterious invader. An unknown intruder has cut enclosures open, allowed a leopard, that's our leopard, that escaped, okay, the habitat, and caused the death of a vulture. But things came to a head on January 30th when 2 tamarind monkeys, by the way, I saw a picture of these. You have to put up a tamarind monkey because I want to see what Ted's reaction is to the tamarind monkey. Tamarind. They were stolen from the zoo. Came clear someone was after the zoo's animals. Based on a tip-off, they've now arrested and jailed Davion Irvin, 24. He's facing 6 charges of animal cruelty and a burglary charge. This is the best one. As to his motive, Irvin has simply said he loves animals. So
Here's the tip-off. Is probably his roommate. Because
Yeah.
finally he was like, look, letting leopard out is cool. Vulture thing, not really cool that you murdered it. You brought home animals to throw poo at me.
yeah.
I'm turning you in.
Do you remember when we got the German Shepherd from the tire store? We're not going through that again. Okay. We're not going through that. Yeah. So what do you think when you see these monkeys?
Is it this
That's the monkey.
is it this Mythbusters looking guy?
Okay.
Like Jamie from Mythbusters?
Okay. Here's my thing. That monkey's going to ask me, he's going to say one word. Diabetes.
Yeah.
He looks like
I wish you would have paused because I would have gotten that word.
Yeah. Because if Wilford Brimley and a monkey had a baby.
It also, I'm telling you, if you put a beret on that, he's busting myths.
Yes. Busted. See, Mac, no, he gets
All
it now.
fruit and bug related.
Well, there's your problem.
He has that voice too.
Yeah.
If this monkey does not have that voice, I'm mad. I'm
Look, sir,
severely
I
mad.
will go with you, but you got to bring my partner too.
Right.
We come in pairs.
So it says strange incidents. The first strange incident from the zoo was the clouded leopard that got out. Due to the cut in the fence, Nova managed to sneak out of her enclosure. She was found unharmed some hours later. See, we didn't get that part of the story when we did that. So she's back home. Short time later.
This is weird that we have a strange story that actually is a sequel to an original strange story.
Well, I get it from the same site. So this one did come off the same site as the other
you
one?
said this guy would do it again, right?
Yeah.
So have you learned anything? Yes, Your Honor. I've learned nothing. Yeah. And I will do this again.
You know what I've learned? I can't get the leopard in the car. That's why you found him roaming around. The monkeys, however, they jump right in.
I learned how I got caught last time. Yeah. I will avoid that.
If I let Big Nate drive, they're busy crapping in the back seat. It's all good. We stopped in Metropolis. We stopped,
Now maybe that's what I should have done that one time when I had to get out of the car because I was almost going to crap in Nate's car. I should have just gotten in the back seat.
Yeah. What are you doing? Nothing.
Don't worry about it.
Keep driving. Turn the radio up, will you? So
yeah, Nate, what did you eat? Because it stinks back here.
Crack a window. Oh my God. Yeah. So
one of us just soiled your back seat. I don't know who it was.
That's my game, right? Yeah. You thought I upped it from the fart game. Wait till you hear this one. So it says only a short time later, zoo staff discovered a similar haul to the zoo's Langer monkeys. However, they kept exploring and they were all still there. So like a week later, a lappet-faced vulture named Pin died in his enclosure. They did an autopsy on a vulture. An autopsy revealed he had sustained a wound and reported he did not die from natural causes.
Did he have a beard? And when it was like, hey, what if this guy's beard will slow this down? Just popped him in the face.
Yeah. So it turns out when you punch a vulture with a beard, doesn't work at all. That's humans. That's men. That's humans.
So that beard was not bushy enough.
Right. Yeah.
Scientifically noted.
Yeah. So, but he did not die from natural causes. So they started to think there was foul play. Okay.
You think?
Yeah. So then it says, luckily, the two monkeys that were stolen are named Bella and Finn, apparently. They weren't gone for long. On the evening of January 31st, the police received a tip from someone said they may have seen the monkeys. May have seen a monkey with a Wilford Brimley, mustache. Not one, but two.
I either saw the guy from the Quaker Oats commercial or a couple of those monkeys got out. I don't know.
Right. So the thing that gets me is, what if you said, I only saw one? You said two were missing. You know what I mean? Like, why didn't you call?
Oh, yeah.
I just saw one.
Did you see a couple monkeys? No. And then 3 days later, it walked right past you. Did you not see it? Oh, yeah, I saw one, but you asked me if I saw two.
I saw a monkey. I did not see two monkeys. Yeah. So, but it says that somebody at his church, they turned him in and said that he's been...
Yeah, you can't tell church people that you've stolen stuff.
I'd like to confess.
Yeah.
Does everything to do with two monkeys in the box with you? Because I think I know what you're going to say.
That was supposed to be a secret. I'm not a priest.
Right.
I'm just a janitorial staff.
This is the toll booth. You're in your car. Okay. This is not a confessional. Last week when you told me what you did to something else, I don't want to know this stuff. Stop coming through here, and that'll be $1.50.
Yeah. Also, you have the pass. You can just drive through the easy lanes.
Right. Yeah.
You can just.
Yeah. No, the monkeys ate it.
They yeeted it out the car.
Yeah. Voomp. Hit the bear. So it says, here's the quote. I'll do it again. Police began to suspect, he had something to do with it after talking to the zoo staff. According to them, Irvin had been at the zoo several times before the monkey's disappearance and asked bizarrely specific questions about the animals. Hey, so how'd you get one of them in a car?
Yeah. Hey, what do these guys eat?
Yeah. How thick is that fence? What would it take to cut that fence open?
What's their sleep schedule?
Yeah. Hey, those mustaches, they trim themselves, or is that something you have to take care of? Just stumble through.
Will they willingly wear diapers? Yeah. How's this gate lock work?
Yeah. What kind of security do you have here?
Do they like to be in pairs? Should I take one?
Right.
Oddly specific questions.
Yeah.
When I steal these, should I take two?
Hypothetically asking for a friend. If I was to take one of these monkeys, would it be so pissed that it wanted a friend? Should I, hypothetically speaking again, for the same friend, should I take two?
Or do my line. Hey, I know a guy who isn't me, but it looks a lot like this face, who wants these monkeys.
Right.
Easiest way to get him.
Yeah. His rhymes names. Yeah. Let me say that 3 times. I think I just had a stroke. I'm not sure what happened. But his name rhymes with Wed Tilson.
Hey, what you and your son talk about,
right?
And you're pulling. You
it's
leave
tug of war,
yeah.
son. It's tug of war.
Body's Damon can pull himself.
Body's changing. So anyway, but he asked oddly specific questions. When the cops showed up, Thomas and her family had a picture of Irvin. They recognized him as someone who had attended their church. Putting 1 and 1 together, the police started. Is this supposed to be 2 and 2?
Well, it's the same thing.
Okay.
If you put two numbers together and get the answer,
Gotcha.
you can
So-
put 13 and 17 together. As long as you get 30, you're all right.
Okay. Yeah, 30. I knew that answer. So anyway, it says Irvin was arrested after witness spotted him at the vicinity of the Dallas World Aquarium. Oh,
Planning this new heist?
My man was going to get fish.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, I got these.
We've gone on to Ocean's 14 now.
You know what doesn't work good in an aquarium? 2 bearded monkeys. Okay, I'm going to tell you that right now. They don't swim. They're just floating in there. We're going to feed them to the bear in the wintertime.
What if it was like trading them off? Hey, if I get you 2 monkeys, can I have those 2 dolphins?
I named this one Charizard. I captured him at the zoo. I named this one.
I choose you. Here's the thing. I threw a Pokeball at the vulture.
Yeah.
Did not work. So I just put these 2 in a bag.
So he says he confessed to stealing Bell and Finn on the night of January 29th. He jumped over the zoo's fence and proceeded to the monkey's enclosure, which had no security cameras. Oh, I'm sure he noticed that when he was there asking all the questions. Yeah. I, too, when I'm in different spots, I look around for anything that's watching me, so I know what's going on.
Yeah.
So,
are there any blind spots for these cameras?
yeah. Hey, do the monkeys.
This is how you would ask that. Hey, is there anywhere in this enclosure you go where, maybe pull your underwear out of your butt, pick your nose, somewhere where you're not seen by any of these cameras?
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking, for those specific reasons.
Like, say enough room for a man and 2 monkeys to stand. Anything? So, but yeah, he cut a hole in the mesh fence.
If I wanted to lure these into my car, should I use Fancy Feast or Pop-Tarts?
Swedish fish. So it says the man is also suspected of being connected to a number of burglaries at the Dallas Zoo in Lancaster. No cops suspect he's involved in several pet supply thefts. He's got to feed them. He's got to feed them. What do you do? Fancy Feast doesn't grow on trees. You got to go do stuff. So, but it says
No, but it grows in the ocean. That's probably why he was at the aquarium.
But it says in the last paragraph, and he doesn't plan to stop. Irvin said that if he's let go, he'll only steal more animals. He's being held in Dallas County Jail on a bond of $25,000. That's not much at all. Isn't it like 10% you get out? Like $2,500. This guy's taking monkeys tomorrow. You know what I mean? Tonight.
He is Dr. Doolittle.
Yeah. Tonight. He's like, I will have monkeys in my backseat tonight. You let me out of here. This is what's going to happen. So that's amazing. That is amazing. So, and to really, like you said, to just tell the cops, look, I know you caught me.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this again.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've learned nothing. You
know what I learned? I learned that Dallas is a little hot. I'm going to pop over to San Diego.
Right. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they have a pretty nice zoo.
Right. Yeah. You know what I learned the first night? You can't steal the beluga whale. Okay. So let me tell you, I've come down. I've come down. By the way, that vulture, he knew too much. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like all of a sudden you're just like talking to, it's like, shh. Wade Watts telling him, shh, hey, tone it down, tone it down.
Yeah, that guy was circling.
Yeah, that guy was circling. He killed that vulture too, and his attorney. Oh no, he didn't. It's like that. Is that your defense?
He's like, I'm trying to set up an arch nemesis situation with Wayne May.
You were saving them.
Yeah.
You were saving them from the vulture.
Yeah.
The vulture was trying to attack the monkeys. What were you doing in the monkey enclosure to begin with? Okay, weird story. You know how sometimes I hibernate in the wintertime? Foop, right into that tank.
Seriously.
I was looking for mustache grooming tips. That's all. Where can they find us, Dad?
You can find us at thatchecksout.net, all the socials of That Checks Out, WDT. Do not forget that we will be premiering our music video coming up. And if you're hearing this in the future, go back and see it again because it's going to be hilarious. You guys are going to love it, even though Damon is predominantly in it.
Nice. I am.
We'd like to thank once again Mac and Jerry for doing all of the stuff behind the scenes that only we can see because this will never go on YouTube. Come on down to Audio Hive Podcasting. Talk to Mac. Do your own podcast. It is fun. It is a great time, even though I have to sit here with Damon. You can do it with all your friends. You can actually bring a friend. That'd actually be fun. We should try that one time.
Are we going to talk all the way till the music starts?
I was wondering when it was happening.
Sorry, we were playing it.
It's okay, Mac. You can fix it in post.
That checks out. .net. That checks out WDT, all the socials. Check us out. Thank you again. This has been a TCO Productions. We love all you guys. Don't forget, like, subscribe, rate us at 5 stars. You can say whatever you want about Damon. Tell people I'm awesome. That's how it works.
Correct. That is correct.
You'll catch us next time. Longest outro ever.
Yeah, that was
I'm just going to keep talking because Damon's just going to have to edit it out. So I don't.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
But
Mac,
I don't have to do it. So that's
Mac,
why
you can cuss now. We're done recording. Are you bringing Amy or no? She doesn't intermingle with your stuff you do.
She costs extra.
That I don't know.
First off,
I want to go. I'm going to the thing tonight to tell her you said that.
yeah.
Anything to get $10 out of you.
Wait, your wife is only worth $10?
No,
we're
that's-
using that the extra.
That's the entrance fee to get into the Lonely Hearts Ball.
It's $6
PM.
because I prepaid.
Sausage. We're putting it in till we touch your brain. I used it confidently all week.
I don't need you. I could do your whole part just with those three.
Damon knows where the buttons are. Do-da, do-da. Yeah.
He will forget by next week all the doo-dah day.
6 minutes from now.